Hey rulers, welcome back to the Reframe. We are continuing our journey through the Live by the Rule 36 Questions Challenge, where we are exploring Dr. Arthur Aaron's 36 questions that lead to love and diving deeper into this week's question. What would constitute a perfect day for you? I shared my initial answer in the last video, and now I'm here with my amazing husband and special guest, Tim Macklin, to explore this idea even further. But before we jump back in, a quick reminder to join our community. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. And don't forget to share this with a friend who needs a little dose of kindness and compassion in their life, perhaps even a little bit of silliness. I'm sure that this is going to devolve into that in some way. So Tim, welcome to the Reframe. I'm so happy you're here. We haven't done a video together for some time.
Yeah, so I appreciate the invite.
You are literally skipping movie night.
Yes, I
to
am.
Be here with me.
Who knows? Maybe they're watching this instead of the movie.
I doubt it.
I did too. One can dream.
One could hope. You spend Thursday movie night with
some neighbors.
Some of our senior neighbors that I've been doing this for some while. So you're
age is just a number, but they're not senior. They're just neighbors.
They're just neighbors.
Yep. Age is just a number.
Age is just a number. But it's been good for you though, right?
Sure. Getting to know neighbors. That's something I need to do more of every day.
Absolutely. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into the question.
Okay.
So what would constitute a perfect day for you? You've had a chance to see my video a couple of times, so I'm interested to hear what your answer is.
Well, I think first it's important to understand that I'm kind of an opportunistic person. So a lot of what happens in my day is, a function of things that are going on, so it's a little harder for me to come up with the archetypal perfect day, but I think there's a few qualities, a few things that I can think of that if they all happen together in the same day, which they often don't, but if they did, that would make it a pretty hard day to beat. And I would say that one of the things that really makes me feel like a day is well spent is learning something that seems important. Sometimes it turns out to be not as important as I thought it was, but at the time that I'm learning it, it seems important. And it's something that's really new. It's not just tweaking something that I already know, but it's really like a new concept, a new idea. And similar to that, the other side of that is sharing something that I know with other people. I'm 50 something now, and I work with people who are generally younger than me. And so I really enjoy sharing things that I've learned in my work with people who are younger than me, because I remember when I was newer in my career, it was really important for people who had been further down the road for me to explain things to me that I hadn't experienced yet. So I now understood them. So learning something new, sharing something that I know with somebody else in a way that's new, those two things seem to be really things that really make a day special. And it happens regularly. It doesn't necessarily happen where both of them happen in the same day, but one or the other happen pretty regularly for me because I'm always looking for opportunities to learn new things. I'm interested in lots of different areas. And I'm definitely always looking for opportunities to share things that I know that seem to be helpful to other people.
So what's the most interesting thing you think you've learned as of late that you would like to share?
I had a really good conversation with someone today who I think it's fair to say I look up to as a mentor about Toastmasters. And it's Toastmasters I've heard about many times over the years. I'm in sales, so it's a common topic amongst salespeople. How do you learn how to be a better presenter, a better communicator, a person who does public speaking with ease and calm? But those have never really been big challenges for me. So I've always thought, I don't really need to go to Toastmasters. But this guy I had lunch with today, he explained Toastmasters to me in a way that was really compelling, that I thought, all these years I've had people say I should go to Toastmasters, and I've always been like, I don't really think I need to do that. But today, the way he explained it to me, I definitely am going to go find a local Toastmasters region, club, or whatever they call them, and go check out Toastmasters. And I felt like that was really new information. The way he explained it to me made something that I've heard many, many times before years really compelling, and something that I definitely will do.
Yeah, I did Toastmasters for a while, very early on in my career. We had a chapter at our office, and I think I was the vice president of marketing or something.
Of course you were. You can't just go to the meeting and participate like everybody else. You have to hold it off for some time.
I was responsible for bringing people in. They enjoyed it. It was fun. Yeah. I also got to be the counter from time to time. Yes. That is what I often think about, because I do it a lot still. It's a very hard one to not do.
Okay.
Yes. I keep that. I actually think about that quite a bit when I'm listening to other people.
Do you count my
speak. I don't count them, but I do notice them.
That's a lot?
Not really, no. You did it a couple of times already.
Did I really? Did I really? See, that's common. That's why you need an counter.
Yeah,
it just sneaks in there.
It's training, but it is.
I thought that I said
Yes, it is. It is training, but the slant on it that your guy gave you today about using it as a way to network and make connections, I thought was really interesting, because I've never really thought about it that way either. We did. We had it in our office, and so
it sounds like that's the common.
Yeah,
that's a common format. It's kind of a company club thing.
But it was good, because it did get me. It's one of those opportunities, I think, when you're in your early career where you are trying to find ways to kind of create leadership positions for yourself. And so, yeah, being the VP of marketing or whatever it was, gave me something to talk about when I went on job interviews.
You seek those things out. There's no doubt about it. You're always looking
Yes.
for those opportunities.
I'm a busybody. I like to be into stuff.
In a good way, though. I think it's good.
Oh, thank you. All right. So sometimes perfect days are measured by what we accomplish versus gratitude, like how you kind of balance those things, or which of those sides of things weighs more heavily for you?
I'm definitely achievement oriented. I definitely measure my life, myself, my day at some. I don't know that I sit in bed at night and think, what did I achieve today? But I definitely think in terms of achievement. Sometimes it's very mundane achievement, things I got accomplished around the house that sort of got the list of stuff that I have to do a little shorter. It doesn't always have to be like monumental achievement, but getting things done and checking things off lists and, moving things through a process in some way, shape, or form is pretty important. Is the other side of the spectrum gratitude?
Yes.
I would say that I, on a daily basis, make it a practice to be grateful in a deeper way, like in a more profound way, but that's more of an effort. Like, I'm not a naturally grateful person. It's something that I have to really put conscious energy into. I don't naturally walk around feeling so grateful for everything. I definitely have to kind of push myself to seek gratitude.
Yeah, I would say, considering that we have been living in this house for 3 years now.
Coming up on 4.
Coming up on 4, is it?
November.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Well, that's when I bought it.
Okay.
Bought it 4 years ago. We took a few months to move it, but I bought it 4 years ago.
Yeah, and it's literally been a renovation zone since we first moved. So that's to be
fair, sometimes the renovations are they're dormant. A lot of that time is dormant, but yeah, it's not done. It's a very polite, constructive way of saying it isn't done.
Okay,
that's absolutely true.
Dormant.
It's never been done. Well, it's dormant in the sense that we're not actively working on. There are lots of parts of the house that are partially renovated, but we're not currently trying to continue the renovation. They're just partially renovated, and they stay that way for extended periods.
It's been like that for quite some time. So I would just say that in the context of your list, when you have your list of accomplishments.
I would say that the focus of the list shifts to different areas. Sometimes I'm focused on work. That seems to be kind of lately. Sometimes I'm focused on home. Early on that 3 years, we were doing a lot of renovation. I mean, that's the other thing to be fair. It's like we did a lot of renovation for the first year, and it's just slowed the pace, slowed somewhat. Sometimes it's personal. I've been doing a lot of personal focus of, changing health routines, exercise routines, sleep routines, those kinds of things. The focus of the lists that I'm trying to slim down changes, but yeah, definitely lots of lists.
Does a perfect day for you, is it easier to have a perfect day when you're at home or when you're away?
Away. Definitely away. Because when you're away, and I thought about this was a strong candidate for a perfect day, is travel and seeing new things. It's a form of learning something new. But when you're traveling, when you're going new places, you're just sort of bombarded. We've been lucky. We've done a lot of travel over the years, and it's always really amazing no matter where we go, because we've been lots of different kinds of places. How it's just an assault of newness, of things you've never seen before, places you've never seen before. We go to foreign countries, lots of languages you've never heard before or spoken before.
Lots of food.
There usually is a fair amount of
lots of food,
in travel.
Food.
But when I first started thinking about it, I think a travel scenario was a very good candidate for a perfect day, because there's so much to learn. It's just nonstop learning.
So what has been your, from a trip perspective, what do you think has been your near perfect trip scenario?
That's a little harder, because they're all very, memorable. I don't know. Perfect trip. I think when we were in Cambodia, I remember thinking that Cambodia, there was just so much new in Cambodia. The food was new, the language was new, the people were new, the things that we saw were really remote and different and all that. So I would say that was, probably the most newness. And there was also the exhaustion factor of just how long it took to get there. So you're just sort of mentally deranged a little bit of not knowing what time it is and stuff. But did that make it perfect, or did that make it harder? Oh no, I think it made it more.
Intense?
It made it more. Yeah, intense. It was the newness of it all, the learningness of it all was much more memorable, I guess.
So it looks like we have a comment.
Oh, hey, Vonnie joined. Hey, Vonnie, Mexico.
It says Mexico.
Oh, you like to go to Mexico? Oh, well, we did Mexico. We've done several trips to Mexico.
That's Amanda, you know.
Oh, man. She hates Bonnie.
Her middle name's Siobhan.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So she's saying Mexico.
Mexico was a good trip.
Yeah. It was a fam. The thing about that was a family trip. A lot of our trips is just me and you.
Yeah.
That was a big, and it was an extended, like combined family.
Yes.
Trip.
I think that was the first time that we all
had everybody. That was
traveled
before the wedding.
Together. Yes.
The goal was to get everybody together before the wedding.
Yes. So your kids, 2 out of 3 of my kids. Okay. Yes. My mom.
Your mom.
Right after the pandemic.
Well, it was kind of during still.
Was it?
We had to get tested and stuff to come and go. There was a little. It was pandemic-ish.
Yeah, but the food was good. The tacos were great. I could go back to that resort just for the tacos.
I think that was my 3rd trip to that resort.
Was it?
I went once with Paul without you. So you and I've been once alone, and then we went once with family. So I think it was my 3rd trip to that resort.
Wow.
I'm a fan.
Yes.
Although, the thing that was really perfect about that trip was the food at the hibachi grill. When I ordered, everybody had lobster.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I gotta say, maybe that's having a flex in there is kind of a perfect. That's a perfect day ingredient.
Was that there that you had the flex?
Yeah.
You ordered a gigantic tomahawk steak that came out.
You have to learn how to cut in a photo during the.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Cut in the photo.
I'm not that good, but
you're gonna get
he had a gigantic tomahawk steak and a lobster, and there was this guy that was sitting across the table with his family, and he is just like.
I didn't notice. I had no idea. But the photo
you
took of that was truly amazing because you could see him just throwing shade from all the way across the table right at me.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny. That was pretty.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, the food was excellent. I'm telling you, the tacos by the
they just keep bringing them to you.
The adult bar,
and they would bring them to you.
Yes,
you just sat in the pool. You could just.
I think I tried to see how many Mai Tais I could have in a day.
Like the
was that one? Was that trip?
Yeah,
where I did the Mai Tai. I think I got to. I'm talking about how many I got to. Was it 9 on that trip?
So.
Oh. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So good.
It was an effort. That was a valiant vacation effort. How many Mai Tais can one person drink in a day? Let's see. Start at 10 a.m. and just keep going.
And they just kept bringing them, which was great. So wasn't it? Oh,
pretty good day.
That's
what I'm saying. You go on a trip. It's hard not to have a pretty perfect day when you go on a trip. That's just how we travel, Ali. I bet a lot of people don't feel that way, but we certainly do.
We get along very well on a trip,
and we just have a great time.
Yes. Yeah. Well, see, I think that goes back to my earlier answer about it being a mindset.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, you're very good at that. It's not easy for me. I don't really have a mindset, but.
We're working on it.
You're definitely working on it.
We're getting there. Can you imagine living with
being
me?
married to your host?
It's like, come on, it's sunshine and yeah.
I always tell people I vote with my feet. You know where I want to be because that's where I'm standing. So
yes. Well, right now you're sitting with me, so that's often awesome. All right, so how does intentionally engaging your senses, so sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, transform an ordinary day into something extraordinary?
I mean, a lot of our trips, we go to beautiful places. And so you have that moment. I think I'm a sunset person. I don't know that I dislike sunrise or dislike the middle of the day, but there's something magical about the sunset moment when you have that. It's almost like a moment of surprise when you're like, oh, the sun's going down. It's happening. It's sort of like it's like an event that the sun is going down. And so Grand Canyon or Mexico, we went on that
Grand Canyon. That was a sunrise. We got up,
but we didn't see a sunset.
I'm sure we did, but I remember the effort to go see the sunrise because we woke up at like some crazy.
So I guess that means I'm a visual person, and yeah, sunset. I think I'm definitely collecting sunsets. I don't get serious about photographing. It's really more in here, but there's a moment of calm. There's a moment of gratitude. There's a moment of, this is the only place on earth you can see this sunset. The sun's setting somewhere else. The sun setting is, further north, further south, whatever. But the only place you can see the sunset that you're seeing is right there, right then, which makes it a sort of a quintessential experience.
Do you remember that sunset when we were in Mexico? And how we were in Puerto Vallarta, I think.
Which one?
And it was a work
resort.
It was a work conference.
Oh yeah.
And the sky,
the clouds.
It was like a light shade of pink, and then it turned into this amazing deep color, like orange and
cut in another picture.
I'll define some pictures.
They had a roving photographer at this event we were at. That might be the best one ever.
Yes, that was the most. That is the most
crazy. It was like 5 different sunsets over about a 10-minute period, and then it's gone. That's the other thing about them sunsets is that they're gone.
Yeah,
they hit a peak. You just got to really enjoy it for what it is right at that moment, and then it's gone. And I think another characteristic that makes it special is that you don't have any control over it. It's just happening.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to say about it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll go looking for a sunset and it's really a dud. Like it's just the sun, and it just goes down. There's no clouds, and it's just kind of like, wow, that was something.
Underwhelming.
And then there's times when you look up and you're just like, look at that.
Yes.
So anyway.
That was
Sunset's probably a perfect day ingredient. I didn't think of that one, but that's
okay.
Because you really do see some beautiful ones when you look for them.
Well, we've already talked a lot about taste, so we eat a lot of really good food. I
don't know if food's really that much of a perfect day. I mean, I've had some meals that were perfect, but I don't know if that really.
You don't think it's an ingredient to a perfect day?
I think lately I've been thinking about less food.
Oh, aren't you good?
I'm trying.
I'm not.
It takes a lot of focus to not eat as much.
Yes, it does. Bless you. Focus I don't have, apparently. Oh boy. So at the end of my video, I said that perfect day ends in the arms of love, even if that means embracing self-love. So what does that look like?
Well, I'm definitely more than actual embrace. Self-embrace. I'm not much of a self-embracer. I mean, I think the reason why we're married is that I just like having another person in my life. I'm one of those people that's just better with another person. By myself,
you're supposed to be encouraging self-love, babe.
Well, I mean, hey, give it a shot. I mean, I guess the problem for me is I don't think you really have to love yourself to not hate yourself. Like, I think you can just sort of be meh about yourself. And I would say I'm kind of the meh. It's like, I'm trying. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's like I love myself for trying so hard, but
you don't hear very many people say be meh about yourself. Yeah, just be meh.
Well, I'm just saying that if you don't love yourself, it doesn't mean that you hate yourself. You can just be okay. Right? And then meh was probably the wrong frame. Let's reframe that. We'll do, I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah. meh.
I'm not against self-love. I'm just saying it's not really my thing. It's like I'm more of a solid. That's good.
So for those who are not in relationships right now, what do you have?
That's a better way to frame it for me, because I've been not in a relationship before.
Okay, so then what did you do to get
That's a much better
into a relationship?
I think it's that, you know, it's interesting. That's when food does become more important. Like cooking a good meal. When you're by yourself, there's no one to cook for you. Not that you do that very often, but it's more intentional. It's like, what am I going to eat tonight? You know, the single people that I know, they have like menu plans and they're very serious about, you know, planning. And I would say that I remember from the time I was single, cooking becomes much more important, because that is a form of self-love. Like you're preparing something healthy and delicious, and it's really for you. It's not for anybody else.
I think I'm leaning more into the delicious than the healthy. I'm having.
There are seasons.
There are seasons. Yes, I'm in that season.
You're in the yummy season.
I'm in the yummy season.
I'm in the
He's in the nutrition
yes,
season and the bougie matcha season. Yeah. That's your thing right now.
That's the current axe.
Your aesthetic
is the matcha. I mean,
with the little, you got to do the whole. Yes.
I don't know what it's called. That's when you know you're really out there. When you remember the Japanese name for the little bamboo swishy thing. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
See,
I ordered it up,
I can't be that serious about matcha if I don't remember what the little bamboo thing is called.
When I ordered it off of Amazon for you, I think it just said matcha ceremonial set with the bamboo thing.
No, they probably call it what it is. The uji or an udi or something like that. I don't know what it is.
I don't remember it saying that.
I'm just saying, I'm not that.
Okay.
I'm into it.
Yeah. No. Matcha is good. I like the Starbucks matcha. I've not tried your matcha. Your matcha doesn't have all the.
I don't do latte and all that.
I need the matcha latte.
That's why you buy the good matcha. See, she's making fun of my bougie, expensive ceremonial matcha. It's really expensive. It's delicious.
Little can.
It tastes good, and you don't have to put any sugar or honey or milk or anything. You just drink it. And I would have thought it would taste like dirty water, like the rest of the universe of teapot tastes. But it tastes good. So,
okay, I'll take your word for it.
Keep drinking my ceremonial matcha. It's still like a third of the price of your ridiculous Starbucks matcha.
Okay. Fortunately, I don't get the Starbucks matcha very often, but it is very tasty, I will say. All right, so
that was a diversion.
What?
Matcha thing. Went down the matcha rabbit hole.
We went down the matcha rabbit hole. Yes. All right. Well, any final thoughts on perfect day or reframing an ordinary day into perfection?
You know what I would say is that this is a really good 36 question. And it's really, I would encourage people, if they're just tuning in or if they don't always do the homework, you know, from Nicole's thing, take the time. Like I had to spend a little time thinking about it before we did the reframe. I didn't think of nearly all the things that I could have thought of, and talking with you about it helped me think about it. And you know, the other thing is that when you think about those things, it really makes you happy inside. Like when you really put yourself back with that sunset or back with that meal or back with that, it's almost like it's happening again when it's really a meaningful thing and you feel good about that. If you haven't done it, do it, because I just did it for a few minutes to prepare, and then we're having this great conversation, and I've just had all kinds of really good feelings remembering all of those things about the perfect day. Yeah, I would encourage people to actually take the time and do an inventory, have a conversation like we're having with a loved one or a close friend, and have those shared memories and sort of dig it all up and feel good.
Pull out the cell phone, look at the photos.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are going to learn how to cut the photos.
I am going
to cut the photo of the dude glaring at me with the steak. That has to be it. Well, you'll get bonus points for putting in the Mexican sunset, but the tomahawk steak glare photo's got to be cut in.
Well, that would require me knowing how to go back and cut this long form live video into a short form reel.
Skills. And
putting the thing in, which I haven't figured that one out yet. I'm still learning.
Skills.
All right. Well, so was this worth skipping?
Absolutely.
Movie night?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll get back to movie night, but this was definitely worth it. I appreciate you inviting me.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming. Like I don't manage to rope you into these things very often. Yes, thank you. Hey, Bonnie, I am a content creator on the rise. I've been telling my kids that, like, your mom's a content creator, and they roll their eyes and keep it moving. But oh well. All right, rulers. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's episode of The Reframe. Thank you, babe, for joining me and for your incredible insights. It's so clear that a perfect day isn't about what we do, but about how we choose to see and feel the world around us. And I'm so happy you're in my world. So I hope this conversation inspires you to reframe your own definition of a perfect day. Remember, it's about making that conscious choice to see the good, feel the gratitude, find the miracles, and just remember those experiences. So join us on Sunday for the answer to question 5. When did you last sing to yourself? Oh boy, that's going to be a good one. If you enjoyed this conversation, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who could use this message. Until next time, remember our mantra, I rule me. Yes. And yes, do you have it right? Yes, he does have it right there. I rule me. And let's all continue to live by the rule. Or try. Yes, it's a try. I know it's an effort. We're gonna get there. Yes, my husband, who's in sales, told me that I'm trying to sell the hardest thing on the planet, which is loving your neighbor as yourself.
The originals. The first, new and improved.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Brotherly love.